The Midnight Sun are bringing in all that fucking power, even with just one of them right now. I feel like, how much of that, like, did Asta really stand a chance against these guys? Even against one of them, Sally, who's, like, actually bringing it into Gauche, like, that other girl, the old birds from the nursery, like, you know, all of them are fucking going in, and I'm like, yeah, I think these Midnight Suns, they're a formidable opponent, to say the least. Sally, from what we've seen so far, is one crazy-ass bitch. Going right into a salamander, charging right in at Asta, knocking him on the fucking ground, and then started biting him in the neck, saying, oh, I want to get a sample, I want to see what you taste like, licking him, and like trying to pull a nail out, and I want to say, yo, don't be doing that Jason stuff from Tokyo Ghoul right now. We don't be seeing like, all we see from like Asta is just get white hair everywhere, and just start, you know, the second you hit Oshio Teo, you know when stuff is going around, like, I'll just play the Rabble song right now, that's all you need to see right now. And honestly, from what we've seen from her so far, like, she's definitely formidable. I would definitely say that. She's actually going out against, like, someone which we find out, like, she was an old person of, like, she was the one that trained fucking Leo. She was the one that trained Leo all this time. Like, she was one of the original Magic Knights. And I'm like, that's really impressive that she trained, like, Leon's older brother. And I was like, that is some awesome stuff that she trained Fuego. And it's like, I really like that. Like, that was a nice little thing to add to her, saying like, oh, this is why she's kind of here, and like, kind of like connecting everyone to have a point to this arc, I do like. And even with that piece of shit, the mud guy who was stealing all the kids, he was just like, oh yeah, get me out of there, save me. And it's like, you know, oh, help me increase my magic so I can use my mud magic. And he was like, oh, I'm just gonna fuck out of there, and ends up injecting him with this giant like nurse needle shit right into him and transforming him into a mud monster. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, and I like how sad it's just like, oops, the personality's gone, whoopsie. Like, I was like, you crazy evil bitch, why do I love you so much? And honestly, like, I absolutely adore that she's just this crazy, like, scientist that has no problems at all, that getting in there, going in dirty like that. I like that. Instead of just being from someone on the sidelines, she will go straight in there, and, you know, she'll get those hands dirty. She will go in and try and fuck these guys up. Honestly, the thing that annoyed me most about the chapter is just Gauche, man. Like, what a piece of shit. Like, after even trying to attack it, it's like, oh no, I got my little sister, I don't care. And I honestly imagine what's going to happen is his little sister's going to start calling out bullshit, and I don't want to see you again. Like, and honestly, he's going to have to go out there and rescue Asta and all them again. And that's honestly how it's going to happen. Like, it's kind of a little bit predictable in that way, so it's not more higher up in school. But I did think this is a solid ass chapter, and I really do like what Sally's doing right now. She's definitely formidable. I really do like what she's doing right now. And honestly, that's like whole giant slimy salamander and something out of this giant mud monster for like, that's pretty twisted and messed up. So overall, I would definitely give this a 7.5 out of 10. And overall, like, this was a pretty short chapter to talk about, but then again, that doesn't mean like every chapter has to be filled to the brim with like all this giant content all overall. You know, it's nice to have these nice little bundle chapters and all that. And honestly, you know, even though there wasn't much to say about it, apart from, you know, the fight kind of began between these two, I really did enjoy it. Although I think Gauche, you know, he was a bit of a letdown. I think so far out of everyone that's been introduced out of the Black Bulls, he's definitely the one that's the most disappointment and kind of more the creepier ones. Like, dude, you want to fucking be with your sister? That's fucking, you know, that's all times of fucking wrong. But honestly, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this chapter. Honestly, I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see even more of this. But that's all from me. I was thanking you much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.